Hi guys. What do we have today? Here we have predictions for today's 6 NBA games. Let's get started. Charlotte Hornets and Detroit Pistons. The Hornets have been in good form, having won 6 of their past 9 games. The Pistons have been in terrible shape as they have dropped 12 of their previous 13 games and will be looking to break this 9-game losing run. Since the beginning of the season, the Hornets have had trouble winning away games. They have only won 10 of their 36 road games. In their previous 8 road games, the Hornets had only won 2 and covered the spread 3 times. The Pistons are horrible on their home court. They have only 8 wins in their previous 33 home games this season. Recently, the Pistons have only won 2 of their last 7 home games while covering the spread 5 times. Head-to-head, the Hornets covered the spread in 6 of the last 8 games against the Pistons, which they played in Detroit. This is the 4th game between those 2 teams this season. The Pistons won the first 2, while the Hornets won the last in Charlotte. Both teams have nothing to play for at this point in the season, and both teams are currently playing well. This game will likely be tight, but I expect the Hornets to win by 1 possession. Play Charlotte Hornets -2. Houston Rockets and Indiana Pacers. The Rockets have been in poor form and lost 12 of their past 14 games. The Pacers have won 4 of their last 7 games and have been in good shape recently. The Rockets are one of the league's weakest road teams this season. Just 6 of their 33 road games were victories. The Rockets have lost 11 of their previous 13 away games, covering the spread only 3 times in that span. The Pacers play decently on their home court. This season, they have won 18 of their 34 home games while going against the spread 22 times. They've recently struggled at home, losing 6 of their previous 8 games while covering the spread 5 times. Head-to-head, the Rockets covered the spread 4 times in the last 15 games against the Pacers, which they have played in Indiana. As the Rockets have only covered the spread twice in their previous 9 games, it seems this season is already over for them. The Pacers have recovered from their extended losing streak, covering the spread in 6 of their previous 7 games, and are now in good shape. Play Indiana Pacers -9. Utah Jazz and Orlando Magic. The Jazz are in bad shape right now, having dropped 6 of their past 9 games, and they're looking to end a 4-game losing streak here. Since losing 4 of their past 6 games, the Magic have been in a little slump. This season the Jazz haven't been at their best when playing in road games. They have won just 11 of their 33 away games. They've won 2 of their previous 8 road games while covering the spread in 4 of those 8. The Magic played not so great on their home floor this season. They've won 15 of their last 33 games at home. They've recently been playing much better at home, splitting their last 10 games while covering the spread 4 times. Head-to-head, the Jazz covered the spread in 9 of the last 11 games, which they have played against the Magic and Orlando. Recently, both teams played very poorly, making it difficult to trust any of them. Since the Jazz are fully healthy and have a strong record versus the Magic and Orlando, I'll take them to win this game. Play Utah Jazz +4. Brooklyn Nets and Milwaukee Bucks. The new Nets have won 3 of their past 7 games and are gearing up for a 4th consecutive victory here. The Bucks have been on a roll, winning 18 of their past 19 games, and they'll be looking for their 3rd in a row victory today. Since the beginning of the season, the Nets have played pretty well in road games. They've won 18 of their last 34 road games. They've struggled on the road recently, winning only 2 and covering the spread in 3 of their previous 7 road games. Since the beginning of the season, the Bucks have been one of the league's top home teams. They won 27 of their 33 home games. They just won 11 of their past 12 home games, but only 6 of the 12 home games were against the spread. Head-to-head, the Nets covered the spread only once in the last 5 games against the Bucks in Milwaukee. The Nets will be seriously short-handed here since Spencer Dinwiddie, Cameron Johnson, Royce O'Neal, Nicholas Claxton, and Ben Simmons are all ruled out. A challenging game for prediction, given that I see a lack of motivation from the Bucks against the banged-up Nets here. Play Brooklyn Nets and Milwaukee Bucks under 231.5. Golden State Warriors and Memphis Grizzlies. The Warriors, who have won 5 of their past 9 games, are seeking consistency, and here they will be trying to avoid a 3rd defeat in a row. The Grizzlies have split their previous 10 games and will be looking to snap their 3-game losing streak today. The Warriors are one of the league's worst road teams right now. At the beginning of the season, they have only won 7 of their 32 road games. In their recent 8 road games, the Warriors have won and covered the spread only once. The Grizzlies continue to be one of the league's top home court teams. They have won 26 of their 31 home games this season. The Grizzlies have won 5 straight home games but have covered the spread 4 times. Head-to-head, the Warriors didn't cover the spread in any of the last 6 games against the Grizzlies, which they have played in Memphis. Even though the Grizzlies will not have a couple of key players available tonight, the fact remains that they play exceptionally well on their home court, and the Warriors are one of the worst visiting teams in the league. The Grizzlies have been without Morant 5 times this season, and in those 5 games, they have won 4. Play Memphis Grizzlies +3. New York Knicks and Sacramento Kings. The Knicks have been on a roll, having won 11 of their past 13 games. The Kings have been in excellent form, having won 6 of their last 7 games. Since the beginning of the season, the Knicks have been one of the best road teams. In their last 32 away games, they have won 20 of them. The Knicks have won and covered the spread 6 times in their previous 8 away games. This season, the Kings have been a solid home team. They've won 20 of their last 33 games at home. Recently, they have won 6 of their last 10 home games, but just 4 of those 10 have covered the spread. Head-to-head, the Knicks covered the spread in 6 of the last 9 games against the Kings, which they have played in Sacramento. While the Knicks are in terrific form, betting on them as an underdog is quite appealing, but they will most likely be without their best player once again. Without Jalen Brunson, they will be the same old terrible Knicks from last year, just like they were in the previous game against the Hornets. The Kings play at home and are healthy and rested. Play Sacramento Kings -2. Guys, that's all. Thanks for joining us today. See you tomorrow.